guys, today we are doing another video where I analyze a pro player. And this time it's Canyon. He's got cheesed by Fiora, so he has to start his wolves. That's okay. Immediately, I can tell you, when you get cheesed like this, you have to just drop your ego, leave your camp, and find the closest. Oh no. Okay, so they at least like started Raptors or something. Okay, Canyon did not drop his ego, but that's okay because he's Canyon and he's allowed to have an ego. But he died because of it. I think that he should run straight to his Krugs. Whenever I die early like this, I usually just go to my Krugs. Where's he going? Yeah. He probably could have ran to Krugs straight from base. I think he wasted like a second. That's okay. So I was just wondering, are you guys okay with these type of videos? Or like, do you enjoy these type of videos where I watch someone that is really good at the game? Because this is Canyon, right? And if you know anything about pro play, then you should probably know that Canyon is one of the best. One of the best pro junglers in the world. So if you guys are interested, I'll find more games like this. So he's just doing a full clear. And I guess since how awkward the early game was, he's just gonna skip his blue and his grump to take the crab first. At least it's probably top side because she killed us on our bot side earlier, which means that she started her bot side. Oh, he actually skips the crab to go straight for the gank. That's actually really interesting. Because think about your own game. Like, whenever you guys see a gank opportunity like this, do you skip your crab? Even though you've gotten your crab, like, low health? Because he didn't have smite to just finish it off. He would have had to waste 1 more or 5 more seconds, like, clearing the crab. I can tell you guys that I actually would have kept doing the crab and then went for the gank afterwards. So maybe this is a learning moment for me. And notice he knows that these raptors are up because his own wolves spawned, right? So if he knows that he did his wolves as his first camp, and he knows that Elise did her raptors as her first camp, right? Because I told you guys at the beginning. Then he knows that they'll spawn at the same time, so he's like, okay, the raptors are up, I can take them when they spawn, because I know exactly when they should spawn. And if you're wondering how I knew that the Elise did her raptors, it's because she invaded him level 2, like really fast, and she didn't have a red buff. So the only option was that she could have taken her raptors. And that might sound complicated, but I promise you guys, once you get used to the flow of the jungle, if you can start thinking about the game like this, you'll be able to make way smarter decisions in your own games. So now we have a lot of gold. I'm curious if he recalls here or if he finishes one last clear. Is he gonna wait for his raptors to spawn? I think his raptors will spawn in the next like 10 seconds. Yeah. So now he's actually fixed his own clear. Do you notice how... So his jungle clear started off really wacky because he started his wolves, right? And then he got invaded and died. But now it's a straight line from Gromp to Raptors. And I guess he's doing the Void Grubs instead of the Krugs, which would finish the line, but this is probably a good play as well. He knows at least his bot lane. So we're actually very far ahead in XP and tempo, even though we died, which is kind of crazy. Wait, when did he get a kill? Oh wait, he ganked bot lane. Okay, sorry. Okay. goes for the gank. This is fine. I don't think he's gonna get a kill out of it, but worth a shot. Yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know what kind of videos you want. I'm probably gonna make an item build soon. And I was thinking about playing on a low rank account, but I'm just not sure. I'll do it if enough people want to see me smurf. My problem right now is when I play solo queue on my main account, which is 500 LP right now in the US, it just feels like Lillia doesn't have the tools to deal with a lot of champions that are picked in Challenger and Grandmaster. And it's really frustrating. But I mean, hey, Canyon's doing it, so why can't I? Looks like he's going for Liandries, which I do think is the correct build. I think Blackfire Torch is not good. I think it was very good until the micro patch. It's just not good anymore. And by the way, guys, did you see Lillia is getting nerfed again? They're nerfing her healing off of multiple targets. So if you're in a team fight and you have your passive on multiple people, it's not going to heal you as much as they used to. And they actually reduced it drastically. Okay, that's a pretty good gank. This should be a kill. Wow. And this is kind of just like the other review with Kirei, is these guys know exactly when to invade. He's not scared of walking into an elite jungle because he has his ultimate. He knows he's pretty strong with his items. He has flash. He has all the tools. And this is what I talk about a lot, guys. You have to be keeping these things in mind throughout the whole game. Like, if you're asking yourself, like, should I be aggressive or should I be defensive? It just all depends on what conditions you have. What kind of items do you have compared to the enemy team? Do you have your ultimate and do you have your flash? If you have all three conditions fulfilled, then just walk into the enemy jungle, see what happens. You know? He's actually getting so much done between recalls. I feel like this game is... I don't know, I want to say that this is a lucky game for him. Because I feel like he gets so much done at once. You guys know what I mean? Like, is he gonna flash for this? I don't think I would flash. Yeah. It's actually a really smart thing to do. Unlucky that it got cancelled, but he's recalling out of vision. You see? Like, okay, that's unfortunate. But the idea there is he knows that this pig ward sees him, and then Twitch has to back off. And then there's a crashing bot wave that Twitch has to give because the Lillia could be flanking him. So what he does is he walks in, like, so that the Twitch sees him and he's scared, but then he's just recalling. So it's not like he wanted to dive the Twitch, but he doesn't want the Twitch to know that he wants to recall. But I think the Twitch had another ward or something. But that's just how you need to think about the game. When you get to the higher ranks, like the higher and higher ranks, like everything's about perception and prediction. And like, you know, as a jungler, one of the strongest abilities you have in the game is to kind of like try to mess with people's mind, you know? You gotta think about the human brain. It's just a very good gank. This is another thing that I talk about a lot, guys, is you should gank when the conditions are right. And the conditions were perfect here, right? Because the Fiora was like pretty much under our tower. And that's when he pulls the trigger and he ganks. And you'll probably notice, out of all of his ganks, I think only one of them, the first top lane gank, which wasn't even a waste of time because he was kind of walking through that area anyway. Besides that gank, every single gank that he's gone for has worked. And it's not because he's like a god and he's, well, he is, I mean, it's pretty good. But it's not like he's going for like every gank and every gank's working. He's going for ganks that look pretty playable. Like the ganks look very good from the beginning. He recognizes that. Goes for it. So he goes Merc Treads here. And I have talked a lot about Merc Treads and Ninja Tabis, or plated steel caps, I mean. A lot of people love going Ionian boots every game, but I truly think that Merc Treads are one of the most broken boots in the game. Plated steel caps as well. So, defensive boots on Lillia, they just feel really good. Enemy team has a lot of CC, a lot of magic damage, so Merc Treads looks really good. Easy peasy. Triple kill. 10 stacks on his Mage Eyes or his Dark Seal. It's actually really impressive. I can't tell if it's just like a pop-off game, but the most impressive thing to look at when you're watching another jungler is to see how much time is being spent doing something useful versus how much time is being spent doing nothing. And you can tell that, like, no matter what, it feels like he's working towards a goal, or he's farming a camp, he's going for a gank. Like, there's always a purpose in all of his movements and all of his decisions. There's always something to do. That's the worst thing that can happen to you as a jungler, is when you feel like there's nothing to do. Because that just means that you messed up. And it's happening to me a few times in the past couple of weeks. And it just hurts to be like, wow, I don't even know what I can do in this game. But if I'm watching this gameplay, if there's always something to do for him. And it's kind of inspiring. But even myself, like, I can't quite put my finger on why his gameplay is so consistently good. Like, I can watch him play, and everything he does makes a lot of sense. But I can't tell you that I could perfectly replicate this. This is interesting. So he got off his Herald to make the mid lane play. But now Dragon is, like, already spawning. So he prioritizes Dragon here. And I wonder what the reason is. Is the reason maybe that he saw at least bot lane? So since he's so strong, maybe he's going for the Dragon because he wants to be on the same side as the enemy jungler, so that at least can't get an objective for free. And then this way, by the time Elise walks topside, he's also going to be topside, so she can't take either objective. I think that might be a part of it. Goes backfire towards second. It's kind of interesting. And they surrendered. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed, let me know. If you have any ideas for videos you want to see, write it down in the comments. And if you enjoy my content, and if you learned something, please subscribe. Thank you guys.